And next up is the mysterious Zack nut. What the fuck kind of color is that?
Oh, come on, man. No, I ain't touching that shit.
Ew, it's fleeking. Oh.
Do it.
It tastes like asbestos.
I don't even want to try it.
It's very dry. It's got the coconut on it. The peanut butter doesn't taste like peanut butter. It tastes like dry, flaky, hard stuff. And the coconut is just kind of a vague sense of... It's a very disgusting aftertaste. This is bad.
Come on, don't punish yourself.
Alright. Your turn, Christopher. By the way, that gets, that's an 8 on the agony. That's pretty bad.
Just take a big bite of it.
Just take one bite. No, more than that. More than that. That's good. Oh, it's not that pukish. It's bad, but... Okay, if you gotta puke, go do it, man. Don't throw up on camera. And Christopher has vomited again! So, what on the agony scale? I know. I owe you.
9.
A 9? Really? Not even a 10, then you still puked.
I give it a 9.
Any critical...
It was pretty bad. It's actually not that I kind of like the inside. It was kind of sweet, but I can't eat past the coconut. I think the coconut's way too dry. It hit back in my throat, and it was too dry. I couldn't get it down.
All right.
Even with the saliva, I couldn't get it down.
That gets an 8 from me and a 9 from Christopher. The Zack nut is bad.
Yeah, it's way too dry. If it was less dry, if they put like some kind of moist, like a chocolate over it.
Yeah, if it actually had a chocolate on it, it would still be gross, but it would be a little more...
easier to get down. The chocolate would make it moist.
This is the Zero Bar. Also, like the Zack and the Malacups, this worries me, because those two were so good. I never see anybody buy it. See it everywhere, never see anyone actually buy it, much less eat it.
They're probably all old and outdated because of the fact that no one buys them.
Yeah, they probably made 100 of these back in 1976, and they're still trying to get rid of them.
We buy them at night.
It's white.
Oh God, wait, fuck. Bruno, I've already threw up twice.
Yeah.
Man, when you make that oh God, that just looks like a shit, like one of the dog turds that get white.
Oh.
Look, just stand still and look at the camera. With that face. That's a face of pain. Comments? Comments? Is it just you can't eat no more? Is that your comment?
That is a very unpleasant molasses inside there. A nougat, caramel, covered in white chocolate. It is a combination of flavors that do not go well together at all. You chew a lot. I had trouble getting this down. I think I might throw up. A 9. That's a 9. That's really bad. It is really incredibly unpleasant. And this one I'm probably on sugar overload anyway, so I'm going to have to do like 100 jumping jacks just to get this out of my goddamn system. I'm going to just shoot liquid diarrhea for like 7 days afterwards. Alright, man.
What worries me the most about this is the fact that it has peanuts and almonds. I don't like either one of them.
Oh God, it has almonds in it? Oh man. If you gotta puke.
Smells like dog shit! I've already puked twice, so the chances of me puking a third time, not good.
There's nothing left in there! I'm getting back, in case you have to vomit. Just take one small bite.
Explosive vomiting.
Just take one small bite, please. Listen to that noise, man. Oh God, the face! It's got the 1,000-yard stare.
I'm going to go with 5.
A 5?
It wasn't bad. I just couldn't get past the almonds.
That was a 9 for me. That was the worst one.
No, let's go with I'm gonna go to a 7. Just for the fact that I now have a really bad flavor in my mouth.
I think
water didn't help.
I think that could be just all the vomit. All right. So guys, that's proof that we did indeed eat all of these. That it's on video. So a 9 from me on the 0 bar. That was terrible. That was really bad. And then a 7 for Christopher. So to review the Fifth Avenue bar. I gave it a 1. Of course, that was at the beginning, before I felt the need to vomit. Pretty good. Christopher gave it a 2. So
it was too.
Yeah, I don't even remember. My taste buds have been numbed.
Yeah. Whatever it was, it deserved. It wasn't bad. Apparently, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. So.
I'm gonna retroactively bump up that 100 grand to an 8.
That's fitting.
Because that was
now
terrible.
that I look back on it, I'm gonna go with like a
chewing.
I'm gonna go to 6 on that.
It was like chewing road tar. That was terrible.
Yeah, after tasting some of the other ones, it's actually not as bad as I thought it would be, but it's pretty bad.
I thought the Carmelo, that was pretty fucking good. I gotta say that's probably, I only give that a 1.5. I gotta say that's probably my fave. The whatchamacallit, the Fifth Avenue, and the Carmelo, not bad. It's got a weird sensation to it, but the chocolate is good and the caramel is good.
Yeah. Alright. I like the Carmelo. It's the only problem I had with it was that it left a really weird taste in my mouth.
That was the vomit coming up, obviously. Because that Mallow cup, I'm gonna retroactively upgrade that to a 9. It was just flavorless, just unpleasant. There's a sense of unpleasantness in my mouth.
Out of all the food that I've eaten in the last few months, that Mallow cup was probably the worst that I've
Its reputation is well deserved.
It was just a horrible taste. I couldn't even get it past my throat. It hit my tonsils, and I was no.
Score bar is not very good. It's extremely dry and sticky and just kind of bleh.
Yeah, I didn't really care for it, but it wasn't that bad.
The whatchamacallit was not bad. I think if we had it at the beginning, we would have given it a 1 before our mouths would just inundate it with the grossness of eating
and
8.
Mallow cup. So
yeah.
I mean, I
would actually consider getting a whatchamacallit again in the future. The Zagnut can fuck off and die forever.
Zagnut is the useless piece of shit that should never been invented.
It's not even candy.
It's too dry. It's flavorless.
Yeah, and then the
zero bar
is quite bad. It is very bad. It's just, even at the beginning...
Too many flavors. They put too many flavors into one thing.
Don't move your hand over the camera.
Expect you to like it.
Yeah, it's just not
It's not pleasant at all. It's not pleasant. It's not... I mean, it's not the worst thing we've had tonight, but it's pretty fucking
bad. The Mallow Cup takes the prize, though. So overall, what would you give the agony grade on this overall experiment, Christopher? I'm thinking, well, I'll go first, since I've gone first all. But overall, this experiment, the candy bar, episode 2, candy bar again. Overall, I would give this experiment an 8. 8 out of 10 for me. Several of these are extremely unpleasant. Overall, it was gross. Yeah, an 8. This was a bad experiment for me. As for Christopher, what's your overall grading of this?
Well, let me tell you something, Zach. I have done some stupid things. Overall, for me, 9 out of 10.
Only a 9. You puked 3 times, dude.
Well, with those three
times. How is that even possible? Oh, okay.
2 times. The third time I was just getting it out of my mouth. But they were the bad ones, but it had its good ones, too.
I still have that fucking Zagnut flavor in my mouth. Oh,
there's no getting it away from me. I tried.
So, a 9 out of 10 for you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there were some big bad ones, but there was also the whatchamacallit, which was good.
Whatchamacallit, Fifth Avenue.
The Carmelo, which is my personal favorite of the night. The Fifth Avenue was good. I mean, it had its goods and bads. I'm not going to give it a straight 10 because of 2 pukes and 1 near.
Just because of that fucking goddamn Mallow Cup. You can go to hell forever!
Burn in hell, you son of a bitch!
Fuck you, Mallow Cup!
And you 0 and...
Yeah, the 0 and the Zagnut can go to hell, too.
These are the last standing stats.
Yep. We both made it through it.
Right there. Good.
That concludes episode 2 of Food Challenge! Food Challenge!
Yeah, we have new lives and...
we hate ourselves. We hate each other.
We hate each other. I'm buying 100 of them.
So I guess that
I'm pretty empty right now.
Concludes Food Challenge. I'm Christopher A. Brown.
And I'm Zachary Clopton.
Remember, kids, don't do drugs. See you next time.